There are different kinds of emotions. Emotions that we have, our old emotions, and emotions that we inherited. And if any of those types of emotions were not realized, like lived through, experienced fully, they with time become toxic. And those toxic emotions need some space, and usually they find its location in the body. So for example, emotions are related to happiness. So for example, unhappiness, right? Or emotions related to the relationships. And if there is any pain associated with the relationship, so those emotions find their place in the heart area. Or for example, emotions are related to anger. Like, for example, it can be fear to show anger, or it can be feeling guilty when you show anger. So such unfulfilled emotions get located in the area of stomach. Or for example, emotions related to self-esteem, self-satisfaction, ability to be happy with yourself, find its place in the area of abdomen or reproductive organs. So if there is any pain associated with the self-esteem, so that emotion related to that pain will sit in the reproductive organs or outside in the area which we call usually a gain of weight, for example, for women, or cellulite. So basically the point here is that unfulfilled, unrealized, and not lived through, unexperienced or blocked emotion becomes toxic and finds its place in the body. So what is the origin of those unfulfilled, unrealized, or blocked emotions? Usually it is unfulfilled relationships. So it is the relationships where the people didn't clarify their I would say desires towards each other or towards themselves, for example. Or if there is any unresolved pain in the relationships and the relationship was broken, so that unfulfilled relationship becomes the basis for the emotion that was blocked, in other words, had no chance to be experienced in a healthy way or lived through in a healthy way. Therefore, by finishing that painful relationship, you get an opportunity to release your body and your whole psychological system from the burden of the blockage created by the emotion. And in the future, the symptoms of the body that could be caused by the blocked emotion become they usually disappear when the blocked emotion becomes unblocked. And there are several practices that will help you to unblock the emotion and heal your body for future happy life. So the first practice is recommended, which you can do by yourself on your own, is the spiritual practice. And that spiritual practice involves from the Vedic tradition. I will share the Vedic tradition system, but then you can choose your own system. But that system, that practice was verified by time. This practice is over 5,000 years old, and it brings the best possible results, proven by the time, statistics, and experience of people, sages, doctors, psychologists, and psychiatrists. So this practice includes Maha Mantra meditation, and that Maha Mantra can be found on YouTube. So if you Google, for example, mantra meditation of Srila Prabhupada, you put it on, you wear headsets on yourself and just focus on the transcendental vibration of the mantra and repeat that mantra together with a spiritual teacher who brought it to the Western world. You will start feeling how this vibration goes deep into your consciousness and purifies level by level all of the negative symptoms accumulated through the unfulfilled relationships, painful relationships, or painful experiences in your life. In this case, you will need, of course, to be a little bit patient with yourself, because those experiences were accumulated with time, and psychology has layers, right? So layer after layer, the mantra will be healing each level of your consciousness. So this is what you can do by yourself. Then another thing is to read the wisdom books. Why? Because we get into the painful relationships or in painful situations because of the fact that we have an idea of happiness that actually didn't work. And that's why the relationship or the situation became a painful experience. In other words, some knowledge, some wisdom was missing when the choice was made. Therefore, if we get the right information, the wisdom, we actually become aware. We become like, we remove the illusion created by the thinking, right, that happiness is possible through the way which didn't work. And by diluting us, like by removing that illusion, we can make a better choice. So from the wisdom perspective, we recommend reading a Bhagavad Gita as it is on a daily basis, in the morning, in the evening, or during the day, and then meditate on it. It is said in Bhagavad Gita that the wisdom of the book needs to be studied under the guidance of a teacher. Therefore, there are teachers that give classes on Bhagavad Gita on YouTube. I prefer Vaisheshika Das and Mahatma Das, and just Google them, find them on YouTube, and listen to Bhagavad Gita daily while you read it. And you will see again how your mind, your consciousness will be getting more freedom from the toxic emotions accumulated through the lack of knowledge and, I would say false belief in happiness where it didn't exist. And the third practice is the family constellation practice and emotional therapy that I conduct for people who would like to get rid of the blockages, understand the reason of those blockages, work on their self-esteem on a deep psychological level, and help themselves to get rid of these obstacles so that, to open yourself to the future happiness, to the future positive experience in the relationship. So there are 3 things that you can do for yourself that will connect you with the source of happiness, with the wisdom that will help you to make proper choices, and through the practice of working out your blocked emotions through the spiritual or family constellations therapy, you will be able to achieve the clearest vision of yourself, your circumstance, and the choices that you can make in the future. So that was all for today. If you have any questions, please put them under this video. I will be very happy to answer them. Or if you need any help with your personal situation where you would like to unlock your potential for the positive future, where you would like to get rid of the pain, to finish the unfulfilled relationships that was causing you a lot of pain through the memory which sits inside of you, just get in touch with me and I will be very happy to assist you through the sessions that I conduct within the family constellation therapy. All the best to you.